welcome once again to the Forward Compatible Podcast. This is episode 41 for November 18th, 2012. My name's Tony, and I'm joined by Mark.
Just Mark.
So something came out today. Something big came out today.
No, yeah, Epic Mickey isn't that big.
Yeah. So what happened is I have to go into work. I can't believe you don't.
I know, right? Work loves me.
And we're recording super early because I got to go redesign the entire Wii U wall.
Yeah, I don't know why you have to do that. Like we've had ours set up for so long where basically we have to take down the display cases and put up, like, the guts.
Well, we have to, like, flip, too, because they want the Wii U at the front of the store and they want everything to shift.
See, we already there.
Okay. So, anyway, there's going to be, like, 5 or 6 of us, and we got to literally tear every video game down in our entire store and
Is it that bad?
That they're having to switch everything.
Damn.
So the point of this little anecdote is I have to work when we normally record, so we're actually recording way earlier today. But because of that, Jason wasn't able to join us because he works till 7 or 8 tonight, and he also has our.
All right, let's be serious. He works till like 3 or 4 because he's on the corner.
Yeah, he is. That slut. Yeah. And he
doesn't have a real job.
And he's got our microphone, so we're using our backup mic. No Jason. And I gotta go work. Lame. I never work Sundays.
And watch football.
Yeah, you're a bastard.
Because I work every Sunday.
So I gotta go do that. Yeah.
Yeah?
So that's... How was your week, good sir?
That's pretty good. I worked, and then I found out I had 4 days off in a row. They gave me Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, and then I worked the rest of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, they're thinking, like, he needs a break or something. It was pretty amazing. So, like, I've just been sitting on my ass, because I'm going to 1 day of school next week, and I'm skipping the second one, because I'm like, fuck that. And so basically I have, like, a nice week vacation.
Yeah.
Off of school, at least. So, like, one job's done, and then I just have my other actual paid one.
I'm not looking forward to this upcoming week, because usually I work 1 or 2 days a week.
Yeah. GameStop,
and one night, because in the summer I have 3 jobs, but now we're done landscaping, so it's like this is my time to relax this year, and it's definitely not working out that way. I got work tonight, I got work tomorrow. Tuesday's my only day off. Oh. Wednesday's Black Wednesday, Fat Wednesday, or whatever the hell it's called. I got to go work at the bar. We're open Wednesday night.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Thursday night, my store opens at midnight, and I'm on the first shift, so I got to go to work right after I eat Thanksgiving dinner at fucking 11:30 and work all the way through Friday morning. Saturday night, I'm back at the club. Sunday, we're recording.
Are you guys
Monday,
open
I'm back
at 11 or midnight?
We're opening at midnight, but I got to get there at 11:30.
Okay. That sucks. I actually do the close shift on Black Friday, so...
Oh, you bastard.
I'd probably... As much as I hate it, I might go do my shopping either when I wake up that day, or I might go out at midnight, you know.
Gotta let me know what stores you're hitting up, because if you're going to stand in line anyway, maybe get me something.
Okay. I'm probably going to go to Walmart, because they have the other ones have 2K13 on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I want some 2K13. And then you know what's actually funny? Kmart is selling Max Payne 3 for $9.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
And
it's 15 everywhere else, so I might go to Kmart. But if it's just literally, I might just buy it at Walmart too because it's like 15 there. I'm like, and $6 or whatever.
Yeah, speaking of good deals too, I don't know how these stores. I'm assuming they're all national chains, but Toys R Us too. All their games are most of their games are even the brand new titles. They're buy one, get one for $1.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're just picking up the Wii U this week anyway, wait a few days. If you could get your ass to Toys R Us on Friday, you could pick up, Super Mario Brothers Wii U or Super Mario Brothers U.
Well.
And then get...
Have you heard the Super Mario Brothers thing? If you go to Old Navy on Black Friday and buy $40 worth of stuff, they give you a free copy of Super Mario Brothers for the Wii U.
Really?
Yes.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah. For Old Navy, if you need some clothes, you can get a video game with it, too. That's very limited. I don't know how much, though. People probably just going to run in and buy the...
It's like a pair of jeans, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Not at Old Navy, but,
Things are on sale, so it's probably like 2 pairs, probably. But, yeah.
It's pretty sweet. You get $40 worth of shit anyway, and they give you a free video game that even if you don't want it, you can go trade it for something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Football. We're watching football today.
Yeah, and I'm also playing against Tom Brady and Wes Welker, and Wes Welker just dropped a pass, so they both lose points.
He's got a hurt ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should we hop into our weekly line table?
Line table. Oh yes, because we're not round today.
I was the whore of the week this week when we get to me, but
All
go
right.
ahead.
Okay. I actually did some decent gaming, I guess, yesterday and the day before that. I actually almost beat Faster Than Light, and I freaking died, but I finally unlocked the third ship type of the. I don't remember. I don't remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, basically, it's really hard to unlock their ships. They're all like random events, and I actually got it, so I was happy with that. Missed field goal. So there's that. I did a bit of NHL. Madden Dishonored. Yeah, I played some Madden because I'm just like, God, I've been so into football this year.
We're done with Dishonored. I want to get up on that.
You know, get up on that. Yeah, I played a lot of that actually.
I heard it's
yesterday.
short.
It's like 8 or 9 missions, but like each one, depending on how much you explore, can vary.
Yeah.
I'm going with the. I didn't try to, but I'm doing the. Basically, there's 2 different endings. There's a high. I don't know.
Isn't there one
high
for being more
violence, low
sneaky?
Yeah. And currently I'm on the high violence side, and it's cool. It's very cool.
Yeah, Mark's a very violent person.
Very violent person.
No.
I killed some guy with steam. It was cool. One of my targets, I just picked up his sleeping corpse and I threw it in a steam room. And of course it was malfunctioning, so I just turned the steam on and killed him and some city guard that was also conveniently sleeping in there. I did the bunny ears sleeping. He was already dead. But yeah, other than that, Battle Station specific. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's like a real-time strategy that also goes into like World War II. You can ships, planes, you can do everything. Yeah, so I did those.
Look at
Go for it, Horde.
I did a little bit of Counter-Strike, believe it or not. A little bit of PC gaming.
Source?
I don't get around to that
1.6?
too much.
Global Offensive?
We did Global Offensive.
Oh, okay. Did you buy it when it was on sale? Did you buy it right
I
away?
bought it during the Steam summer sale. I think it was all the Counter-Strike package for like $15.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. I have all of them
So you did Global Offensive?
I have them all. Yeah.
How do you like that one? Because it actually has the lowest amount of players, even considering that it's the newest.
They dumbed it down a little bit, but I mean, I like the older ones a little bit better. But
yeah, that's,
whatever.
Most people went on there, and right now
Switch back to Source.
Source is first, 1.6 is second. And there was actually 1 or 2 weeks where 1.5 was actually above Global Offensive. I don't know how that is currently. And then Global Offensive is 3 or 4.
Yes. I also played an awful lot in Assassin's Creed Liberation for the Vita.
Yeah.
The more I'm playing that, I really, really like that game. I don't know if it's because I'm in the middle of it or if it's because it really is, but I think it's the best game on the Vita.
Really?
Like Unit 13, I liked an awful lot too, and I love the Uncharted game, even though I haven't finished it yet because it's as big as of an Uncharted fan I am. It's not the same because Naughty Dog didn't make it. It's a really, really high quality game. It's just not the same. It doesn't have that same suction or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're both those are like the cream of the crop. Those titles I just listed. Speaking of which, PlayStation Plus is coming to the Vita tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. So you start getting some free stuff. That's sweet.
4 games day
What are
one.
they doing?
Four full games and 2 mini games.
What are they doing?
They're doing Uncharted, Gravity Rush.
Oh, wow. Already, that's just worth it.
Fuck.
I mean, those are 2...
Mutant Tales from Outer Space, which I just bought for like $3. Yeah.
3?
No, it's a digital only game.
Okay. You can't be that mad at it.
Why can't I think of what the hell else is coming out? It's 2 other big retail titles, all for the first month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good, though. I mean, those first 2 are...
And Quantic Conundrum just came out for the big PS3 too. Anyway, then I had like a week of cleanup. I finished Borderlands 2's campaign finally.
Ooh, nice.
Finally finished with that shit.
I still need to do that.
Now I just got to go back and achievement horror it.
Achievement horror it up.
Yeah, get some of the missing Chivos. I think I got because with the new expansion there's 53 total, and I think I have 38 or 39.
Yeah.
I got to go back and get the other.
The new one's actually probably gonna come out. I think this month.
And then
too,
it's gonna make me even lower percentage. I know because then there's gonna be more achievements I don't have.
I'll work on that with you if you want.
Yeah, fucking A. So
plot through the story one night.
Yeah.
In 3 more weeks, I'll definitely have time to just plow through stuff.
It's really not that long. I think you can beat the main story in like 4 or 5 hours. I really do. The thing that comes back and kills you is the
Side.
yeah. Because like as I played it, I think I got it. Sorry, if I hit the mic. I think I put like 20 something hours in that game easy. But that's because as they came, I did literally every single side mission that popped up.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
So
I need to have a clear quest log.
yeah. Besides that, I played Forza Horizon, which I'm loving.
That's actually going to be on sale. It's $30, I believe.
I played Forza 4 as well.
Can you compare them?
I just went back because playing Forza Horizon unlocked some cars in Forza 4 for me.
Okay. Wait,
So
they went backwards in time. That's awesome.
well, Forza 4 is still their flagship.
Oh, I know that.
Horizon's the spinoff.
It's kind of cool to go up one in the series, like the spinoff, and then you still get stuff for, doing that.
And I finally unlocked. I don't know if I was bitching about it last week or 2 weeks ago. That I didn't understand why I didn't get that Forza.
The lineage or
Yeah,
whatever? Where you play you have a save file from like all of them.
Yeah, I didn't get why because I have that's why I was saying damn it. But well, at least they keep the ball out of Tom Brady's hands.
They just had a punt return for a touchdown, so we're just like,
Sorry, I'm getting easily distracted by the foosballs today. Yeah. But whatchamacallit? Fuck. What was I saying?
How you were not getting the achievement?
Oh yeah, but for some reason I don't know what I did in the game, but it finally unlocked it. Because I didn't understand how it didn't pop immediately. It's like I have a Forza 2 file, a Forza 3 file, and a Forza 4 file.
Hours into it?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't scan for it right away.
Yeah, I've had that where I've also done random things in games where there's no achievement attached to it, and I get something for completing the game somehow too. I forgot what game that was.
Yeah.
So I mean, weird shit like that happens.
Then I got tired of waiting. I don't know if PlayStation Plus is going to give them away for free eventually or not, but I got sick of waiting. So I ended up getting episode 3 and 4 of The Walking Dead. Whatchamacallit, I finished episode 3 right away. I tore through that in one night. I don't want to talk about it too much later. I don't know if Mark's going to eventually get around to it, but I know me and Jason want to...
We'll definitely get around to it.
With the Walking Dead episodes?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I want to. Just, again, time constraints as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to wait for these guys to catch up, and episode 5's not even out till next week, but I tore through episode 3, and I'm halfway through episode 4 already, so I cleaned those up as well.
They're done after 5, right?
Yeah, but they already kind of semi-announced a season 2 because it's such a big hit. They're going to make 5 more episodes.
Oh, sweet.
So I did Walking Dead. Then of course, I played an assload of Halo.
Nice.
Halo 4. And I also, guess who I got into zombies?
Andy?
Angry goddamn Andy.
Yeah.
He's loving it.
Nice.
So, because
Do you actually like the zombie mode this time?
It's better than Black Ops, but it's still not as good as World at War was.
Okay.
My biggest complaint, I don't know if anybody's played them out there yet, is there's too much fire. All the maps have cracked pieces of earth with fire going in them, so as soon as you run by them, they hurt you. There's fire everywhere. It's like way past annoying. It's just like it's overload. There's
I've
too
seen
much.
some people playing through it, and it does seem like the maps are so atmospheric where you can barely see sometimes too. I've noticed.
Yeah, there's big fog areas. We could there's some cool stuff in it.
How are you liking the overall everything else though?
The campaign is really, really good. I'll borrow it to you because I know you're not going to pick that game up. That shit.
Sounds good, yeah.
No, the campaign is sick, dude.
Really?
It's the best that they've. I don't know if you've been reading any of the reviews. Everybody's been saying this is the best. I'm not trying to stand up for them at all.
Well, I mean, they always do a good campaign. In my opinion.
No, Call of Duty, in general, everybody's saying this is the best one in years.
Really?
Yeah. Overall, it's great. The zombie mode's good. It's not quite World at War standards, but it's enjoyable. The multiplayer, I guess, stepped it up. I don't play too much multiplayer.
Yeah.
I play to level 20, get sick of it, and I'm done. I don't fucking care. I do it a little bit. You see each map a few times, and you're good. And the campaign, at least to me, seems like I'm only halfway through, but it's the best one to come out in a long, long time. The only gripe I have with it is they did these weird side missions because you can actually pick your campaign. It's not as linear.
That, yeah.
and there's like these weird side missions that are almost like XCOM-ish, or not like SOCOM-ish.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you get to control like the squads. I did watch that because it did interest me that they were actually giving you some kind of control over it, which is kind of cool. And I know if you pass or fail on those missions, it does affect the overall campaign.
Story, yeah. And they're not. It's not that they're bad; they're just not that good. And if you weren't going to spend the proper amount of time on them, I don't know why they threw them in the game. Because like. You know how, like, when a game is set up to do that, they go into way more menu options. It's just, like, weird to control it. Because, like, you're controlling this, like, weird, I forget what it's called, the claw. Okay. It's like a robotic, almost like a grizzly bear that's really indestructible. There's turrets. There's the 4-man teams. And there's one other thing that I can't think of. And anyway, you got to, like, hit the back button to bring up the helicopter view or the airplane view and then select your...
Kind of like
your unit.
I did notice it looked a little bit like the Ghost Recon UAVs and stuff like that. Like their overall how they used to command like their stuff like that looked interesting.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It was weird, dude. I didn't really.
I was more interested about it because it would actually you could fail them and it does affect like how many people die. Yeah. That would affect a later mission. I thought that was kind of cool. It
is cool like switching people because I mean you're literally in control of like 20 first-person shooter guys, you know what I mean? So you could drop in and drop out on anyone's view, and depending on who you're with, they all have different loadouts, because like you have your heavy gunners running in that have more body armor, but they're a little slower, and they got big saw machine guns. Then you got your more assault guys, or sniper guys, or shotgun guys, and you could like kind of go in that aerial view and jump down into the different soldiers. So it's cool. It's definitely the weak point of the game, which is saying a lot, because it's still pretty cool. But that's like the one thing that I'm kind of like, this is dumb.
I definitely want to try it out though whenever you're done with it.
Yeah, and the campaign seems a little bit longer than normal too, because I think I already have 3 hours into it, and I only feel like I'm about halfway done.
Okay.
Instead of probably be approaching the last mission already by now.
Yeah.
So I think they actually made like a 6 or so hour campaign, but that's yet to be seen.
Cool.
What else, man? I did play a lot of shit today, or this week, but I feel like I'm still forgetting stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Just go to news. News. Cool. So we got the first story of the week. This came back up. I reported on it. It's actually kind of crazy. It's already been probably 6 or 7 episodes, maybe even 8. The Arma 3 developers who were sent to jail in Greece over their pictures, and they basically thought it was a espionage act in Greece, and because of Greece is in like shambles or something around those lines, no one's really doing anything about it. They're still facing up to 20 years in prison, and they're supposedly in nice spilling coffee. Supposedly in a cell with 25 people, and they have to sleep on the ground.
I spill coffee everywhere.
Do you want napkins? I got napkins.
Oh, okay.
There. Have some Subway napkins. Shut up, Fong.
Man, I just spilled coffee everywhere.
It's not that bad.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel better.
Alright, sounds good.
Thank God it wasn't that hot anymore.
Yeah, right?
That would have sucked balls.
It really would have.
Yeah, I remember that story. I didn't care when it first came out. It's just funny. But, I mean...
Yeah. So, nothing's really been done. Every major website reported on it this week, so I was like, okay, must be some kind of news. Sucks for them. It does suck that their developer is just saying that it wasn't us at all. They kind of like threw him under the bus, which kind of sucks for them. But hopefully they got out of prison for taking photos.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Next story. Cool stories. My next 3 stories are all related to video game movies. Because actually had a ton of news come out this week. The first one, Tom Hardy will be Sam Fisher.
Who's Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy was in Inception. He was like the I'm trying to think, the smart ass guy that he goes to like Middle East to find. Yeah, that's him. That's Tom Hardy. He's also been in a bunch of other stuff. He's kind of a badass. So he should. I do like the choice in Sam Fisher on that one.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah. Since Michael Ironside's way too old. Actually, you know, it should be Tom Hardy with Michael Ironside's voice over it. That'd be great. Deus Ex director was chosen this week. Scott Derrickson, who he does The Exorcism and a bunch of other scary movies, so that's going to be really interesting. They also had a little bit of details coming about that. It's going to focus a lot more on the cyberpunk side of things. So we'll see how that ends up going.
Yeah, fucking A.
And then the third one, the Assassin's Creed movie is going to launch in 2013. The star is Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, I looked him up because I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I mean, I guess he's passable as Ezio, but I don't even know if that's what he's going to be
I
playing.
don't know either. Because, I mean, they've done Assassin's Creed movies. It just...
I don't know why they didn't just cast Nolan North for it. I mean, he's the guy who voices...
everybody.
Yeah, but yeah, well, in that particular series, he voices Desmond.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks like Ezio. He kind of looks like Nathan Drake, actually, because that's who they...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nathan Drake's actually based off him, Johnny Knoxville, and... I'm serious.
Yeah.
And it's like a little combination of Nolan North, the guy who voiced him, Johnny Knoxville, and Indiana Jones.
Nice.
And they kind of took traits from all three of them and mashed them up into... That's where Nathan Drake came from.
So Nate Drake has to get hit in the balls more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
All right, a little bit of Johnny Knoxville in there. The Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer came out. Did you watch it?
I did.
What do you think about it?
I think... Are we playing as that bald dude?
You're playing as all three of them, actually.
Okay. See,
You actually get to choose whenever you want, from what it sounds like.
Okay. You know, it looks okay, but I'm getting it. I mean,
I thought the story of it starting to shape up to be something cool. Because I think I reported a few episodes out there taking Breaking Bad as a kind of like a source, and they're doing their own spin on like a Breaking Bad kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is definitely what they showed off in the second trailer with the whatever drugs they were doing, and like basically it seems like you're one of them. I think is actually maybe either the cook or one of the bosses of meth or something, and things start to go shitty.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just...
I think this would be cool. It's Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's pretty sweet.
It's like I said, I usually don't... Aside from, like, Red Dead, which I still haven't even finished, so it's not even a true exception. But Rockstar games, I just, like... I pick them up. They're so amazing. They're so ambitious.
I haven't been impressed with the last two. Like, L.A. Noire was cool for a while.
5 hours in, I'm bored.
And then Red Dead I actually didn't like.
Yeah, I know. You're the only crazy person I've ever talked to.
I just couldn't get... Like, the world just didn't suck me in. Everything else was cool, but, like, I don't know. Some of the missions were very just... I don't want to herd cattle.
This is not on the agenda today.
This is not on the agenda. And it's just, I don't know. For some, I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I'm just,
I'm psyched for it. I can't wait.
No, I'm sure it'll be cool. It's just, dude, I think it'd be a bigger deal if, like, for me, the spring is overshadowed by Tomb Raider and BioShock.
Tomb Raider's be good.
If those would have both came out now, like they were supposed to, then Grand Theft Auto would be like the solo game launching in the spring that everybody's going to give a shit about. But I'm far, like, out of those three big titles, Grand Theft Auto 5 is in third place. And I don't know what I want to play more, Tomb Raider or BioShock. In my head, it's BioShock because I love the BioShock series. But I really, really want to see what they did with Lara Croft.
Yeah, me too.
That game looks fucking sick.
I've actually not... I've not really done a Tomb Raider game. My sister's a big fan. But literally, I've not done any of them, and just from seeing gameplay of this one, I actually reserved it already, and I know. But
well, they started off as pretty much a PlayStation only brand, and I know you
Yeah.
pretty much stuck primarily with Xbox, which you missed a lot of them.
Yeah.
You didn't even have a PS1, did you?
No, I
Back
didn't.
in the-
I was on my Dreamcast.
So you missed the glory days of Tomb Raider. Good sir.
Yeah.
But
Dreamcast. So good.
then they started going multi-platform last gen, but barely, like late in the gen, I think.
They had the other ones, and a lot
And
of them
it's-
didn't look up to graphical specs, I guess.
And then this generation, most of them are just lazy ass little mini. They're not even like full range games. The Underworld and stuff. They're like $15
yeah, that's what
games.
I mean. You have like that Anniversary.
Yeah.
And
They're not even like
more.
they're not huge big budget $60 games. They're just kind of
Yeah.
so whatevs.
Yeah, whatevs. So, Tony, have you been an Xbox Gold member for 10 years straight?
No, not even
No?
close.
Alright, well, it's unfortunate because if you were, you'd actually be getting a free console right now sent to you directly from Microsoft.
How are you on that? Not even close, right? But
No, I'm at 7 years. So I guess,
see, I let mine lapse. Okay, I should be around 6 because I had it for 2 years. Then when I moved out of my parents, I couldn't afford internet right away on my own, so I that was the first thing that had to go. So fucking whatever.
Yeah.
So like there was like a 6-month period where I didn't have internet yet, and my thing happened to run out during that period, so I had to restart. So right now I'm only at like 4 years, I think.
They actually restart you
Yeah,
when you go back to like silver.
when you lapse, yeah.
Well, that's,
No, I don't even know if it was. So I missed the whole update.
yeah.
Like I had to come back, and when I plugged
Taking
it back
time
in,
off.
there was like a whole dashboard update, and
So they actually took years off.
no, they just start you over.
Oh, it's 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how long you've continued. That's what that
cool.
means.
Okay, I wasn't sure. That sucks. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't have, I didn't have gold for original Xbox, I guess. And it was just because I didn't really multiplayer game.
Dude, it's bullshit because Xbox Live's only been around really 9 years. The first like 6 months was in beta. Like you had to like, you know how few of these people are actually there.
No, I know. Have you seen the console? It is a badass looking console.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even open it because that thing's got to be worth some scratch.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably, I think it's probably limited to like 10,000 fucking units or whatever.
Yeah, probably. Maybe even. I don't even think it's probably that high.
Yeah.
They didn't release a number figure of how many they're actually giving out.
The only person I heard, even in the industry, is Ryan McCaffrey.
Really?
He's the only guy, and he gets he works for like until he left for IGN, he worked for Microsoft indirectly, so he could have got his hands on one anyway.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like a cool gift.
yeah, it's a nice way of saying thanks. I know they were getting a lot of shit like in the forums because people were like, "Oh, so buy 10 years of Xbox Live and they'll give you a $200." It's like, dude, they don't owe you anything.
No, they don't.
They didn't have to give you guys shit. People like are so mean on the internet. It's like,
Yeah, I know.
sluts.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the next story, Ubisoft is actually interested in buying any of the THQ branded games. Should they actually go up for sale?
Oh, sorry. Go on.
They actually directly related Company Heroes 2, Saints Row 4, Homefront 2, and there's a mystery game for THQ right now.
South Park is up too.
Yeah, South Park as well.
Okay,
They
so
actually didn't say that one though. They actually left that one out in the article, but South Park.
because South Park, if they need to, they're the only company that can go finance themselves. They partnered with THQ because they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
But they have the cash to just be like, we'll make this ourselves. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Depending how long South Park gets delayed for, because I don't think they've actually re-street dated it since the delay. That might fall into a bunch of analysis came out this week saying that late 2013 are both PS4 and 720 are supposed to be coming out. It's just analysis. So
Yeah. Well, I
if
think.
you fall too far back, you might hurt your sales then, and you might have to go to next gen.
Well, I reread that thing where it got delayed. It said it was getting delayed till not 2014 the year, or 2013, or not 2013 the year, 2014 fiscal, which is actually starts in like. I might be off.
Quarter.
No, I might be off by a month. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
actually
usually most people.
it can actually come out in August of 2013 or so,
Yeah.
and still be a 2014 title.
Yeah.
So it's just weird how they word stuff.
Yeah.
But with THQ, yeah, they're in a bit of trouble because you know what they did already, right? To raise their stock value.
They sold. Are you talking about that?
They did this split, which I don't really understand because I'm not huge in the stock market. If anybody out there knows a little bit more, you can feel free to explain it better in the comments. But from what I gather, they were in a lot of trouble a few months ago.
Yeah, they're delisted.
Yeah, because their stock value had fallen below what the NASDAQ actually allows, which is like $2 or $3 a share. So they fell to $1 some. There's this way to like de facto make your stock double in value, but it's really risky and you can only do it once. It's kind of like doubling down, where basically they turn their stock that was worth, $1.50 say into $3 a share. You can only do it once. And if you fail after that, you're done. If it drops below the $2 mark again. So they were safe for another 5 or 6 months. They were hoping Darksiders 2 was going to save their ass. That sold way below expectations. And unfortunately, their stock fell below the just say the $2 mark. I don't know if these are exact numbers or whatever. But basically, it's worth $1 something again. And now they have really no options. And if they get delisted, it basically means for a company that size, their stock is worthless. Even if it's worth $1.20 or $1.30, it basically turns into worthless stock.
Okay.
So people who have it right now are frantically trying to get rid of it, which is making it even worse.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how the stock market crashed back in the 1920s, but for one tiny company. So no matter what they do, I mean, that's going to be in a lot of trouble. But they have really
titles.
talented developers. They have, like you just listed, I mean, just Volition alone, somebody should pick them up. You know, the guys, the guys over at Chaos Studios. Homefront wasn't a bad game. It's not an amazing game, but it wasn't a bad game. That's Chaos Studios. Who makes, what was that, Company of Heroes?
Relic.
Relic? Okay, I don't know too much about them.
They're massively successful for THQ as well.
Yeah.
They have that one will sell 1 million copies. It's almost halfway there already, so.
And I think South Park will do quite well too. I don't think that's going to be some big like $6-7 million hit, but
No, I don't
I
think-
think it'll probably move 2-3 million units.
Other than Saints Row, I don't think they have that big of a title, but they definitely have some.
South Park has a lot of fans.
It does. I don't know how many will.
I think it'll move 2 or 3 million units.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can agree with that as well.
So yeah, they got companies they can get rid of that could bring in some revenue. I mean, the thing is, they don't have to like go nuts. You could just sell, Chaos Studios, the guys that make Homefront, or whatever. Just get rid of them, bring in $2 or $3 million, and get yourself to the next game.
That's what they did with UFC already. They sold off UFC earlier.
I heard they
this year.
lost the bid.
No, they actually did sell it.
Oh, okay.
I actually heard that today.
Okay.
They actually, for whatever reason, sold it to EA.
Because they probably couldn't afford the licensing anymore.
Yeah, probably. So I don't think they got a lot for it, but they
Well, that's their own mistake. But yeah, that's what happens. I mean, you sell one of these things and it might buy you a year
Yeah,
instead of just dumping everything. And I don't know
yeah.
what else.
Overall, a lot of those people they have under their wings are pretty talented. So if they go under, I think most of them would be picked up at least. I'd hope.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah. Next story, Mass Effect 4 is going to run on the Frostbite engine, which is, bad Battlefield, bad company, all that kind of thing. That will be a bit interesting, considering it's more of a first-person engine.
Totally kicked the mic over there.
I know
Yeah.
it did.
I'm going to move it again because now it's all the way over by me. Okay. Yeah, it's going to have that Shepard's running around in the citadels and touching aliens'
Shepard
breastises.
won't be
I know he's not. Yeah, I'm just being a douche.
All right. Some rumors came out this week that Rainbow Six Patriots will be a launch title for the 720. And the reason that is because it's not really dated at all. It just says, it'll come out sometime. And currently they're aiming for fall next year. But because of analysis, analysts saying that the consoles are going to release in the fall, and then a statement from one of the studio heads saying, when the question was asked, it was like, will it be a launch title? And he's like, damn it, I should have actually copy-pasted it.
They have to worry about how they word things because they can't...
It was like a good possibility is what it was, basically.
They can't break their, no disclosure agreements with Microsoft and Sony.
There's a good possibility that's going to be the case, is what he said.
Speaking of the 720, is that one of your future ones or no?
No. Why?
Okay. So this magazine from Europe, maybe?
You're talking about the One Xbox magazine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one in the...
Is that? Do you have that? Or no?
I read it, I just didn't put it in.
Okay. So there's this. They're going out of print. They have the November issue and the December issue, and that's it. This magazine is going under, like most print magazines are. It's gonna be their last 2 issues. They figured they go up with a bang, and they have some leaked information about the upcoming newer Xbox, and apparently Xbox is dropping all the numerics. It's just gonna be called the Xbox. They're rebranding. Looks really, really cool. A lot of the rumors that have been popping up over the course of the last few years seem to be confirmed. And they're, again, saying 2013. So to me, it seems like if you don't have a street date right now, you got to be careful. Because you have to come out in the first 6 months of next year, or you're just killing yourself. Everybody's going to be focusing on the new consoles and saving up for the new consoles. Like if you announce like an October next year release date, but the system comes out, the new systems come out in November, I think it's just suicide. Nobody's going to buy your game. So companies like, or games like this upcoming Rainbow Six game, they have a pretty big decision to make. It's like, can we get this out before March or so, or let's just delay it another 8 months and make it make it a launch title for the
Yeah.
go to. Are you looking for it right now?
Yeah.
Go to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be on GameSpot.
That's right.
I think that's all I was talking about. That's all I wanted to say is that stuff and things.
Stuff and things. So there's that. The next one, Minecraft hit 8 million in sales just on the PC this week. Hooray, Notch.
Wait, total or this week?
Total.
Just in 1 week, that's crazy.
No, I said total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Okay.
no. Yeah, no. So they're at 8 million for the PC. I don't
you
know
go,
if they're
dude.
on for 360.
Way to go. I think it's even more than that.
That's just on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, if you count 360, that's probably at least another
I
2 or 3
think
million.
I think they said he's like around 13.
Okay, that
So
could be
maybe-
combined.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe I'm over exaggerating, but yeah, he's sold a lot on Xbox.
Yeah.
I remember what was it, a week or two ago, beat out Modern Warfare 3
Yeah,
as
actually.
the number one played game on XBLA.
Yeah. Next story. Valve announced it's working on a new Source engine, which seems to come out like all the frickin' time. But I added that in there for the other story, which Grand Theft Auto Vice City finally got pulled off of Steam after a long legal battle with... Basically because they used Michael Jackson's song, Wannabe Startin' Something. There's been a legal issue with it for a bit, and they finally pulled it down. So they might actually put it back up with that specific song taken
Patched
out
out.
of it. So that sucks because it's an old game. I don't really think it matters.
Perhaps they're making this new engine for Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh,
Do it.
Half-Life 3.
Do it. I'd rather have Left 4 Dead 3.
I
I know
know.
I'm the only one in the world that would rather have that or Half-Life,
Yeah,
but
probably.
yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Blops 2 netted $500 million in the first 24 hours.
Yeah, surprise.
Surprise. The Q3 digital sales are in the U.S. alone during Q3 spent $1.4 billion on virtual merchandise. Pretty sick.
That's it's the way of the future.
Yeah, it really is.
So they keep
it's starting
saying-
to pick up.
That's why I think the PS4 and the 720 or whatever it's going to be are the second to last generation, because I swear to God after that you're just going to get a little streaming box. I really do think so.
It's a possibility.
Where everything's just going to be through the internet. I think the internet will be fast enough by then where you'll have lag-free gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
You should probably get off a shitty website and go to something that actually is good.
I just know where it is.
God.
But anyway, Disney is actually going to try and rival Skylanders next year with a game called Disney Infinity.
Is it going to be the same ship with all their characters?
Yep, you're going to have like the Portal and then Mickey and yada yada yada. I couldn't give two shits, but it is going to be news for next year.
That's cool. I mean, go Disney. Yay.
There you go. The PlayStation 3 hit 70 million units. Hip hip hooray.
Didn't we just cover this? Oh no, wait, that was the Xbox 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Good for PlayStation.
yeah, definitely.
Congratulations, especially because they've been on the market 9 less months
Yeah, yeah.
than the Xbox. So I mean, they almost have a full year less on the market, and they almost caught them in sales.
I'd have to say though, this year Xbox is gonna already. Xbox is selling at my store alone. It's probably outselling it almost 10-1. I actually one day I sold 5 consoles of the 360 and then one of the PS3, and then the next day I only sold 5 Xboxes.
Yeah.
So Xbox might be pulling that away just from my store.
And in the United States, we covered this, what was it, last week or the week before that? It's been 22 straight months that the Xbox is the number one selling console in the United States. Problem is, outside of North America, outside of North America and parts of Europe, the Xbox doesn't sell, while PS3 gets to market to the entire world. So yeah, it may lose out in the United States,
Yeah.
but it is the only company in 80% of the world, so that's where it makes up for it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
so-
works. There's also a rumor that came out this week. The next Call of Duty game will be Modern Warfare 4. Are you surprised?
I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true?
No.
The reason it's probably true is Billy Murray, the longest running character, Captain Price, reportedly confirmed he was working on the next Call of Duty game, which was Modern Warfare 4.
Yeah, I don't doubt they're making the new game, and I don't doubt he's voicing in it. And I don't doubt that he's playing Captain Price. He's probably just assuming it's Modern Warfare 4 because maybe he does. The story finished. Like, I don't know. It's over. There's like the trilogy's done. It's like start.
Space Wars.
Yeah, do something new now. Like, move on. Make a new thing. That's what they're going to have to do with Black Ops 2. Black Ops is only going to have one more game in them after this, probably. And unless they wrapped everything up, because I haven't finished Black Ops 2 yet. And then Treyarch's going to have to come up with something new. You can't just sit there and, Modern Warfare 5, Modern Warfare 6. It's not going to work. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. This is just rumor of the week, so.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
Take that, rumor.
So, that's news.
Does that mean it's time for email?
Yes, it is.
Do you want me to do it so you could rest your voice now? Okay. So Jason's not here, like we said, and
He sucked. He's texting me.
he's such a whore. Whatchamacallit? So I guess I'll do email.
Yeah, I hope I grabbed them all. So if I don't,
Yeah,
my bad.
if we missed one, we're sorry.
First time.
First things first. Let's knock. We'll do. I was gonna say let's knock Metro Android out.
Oh, okay.
Because he had so with the tournament last week, we know we've been telling you guys from the beginning that if you guys dispute anything, that's fine. We nothing's set in stone, and we'd be happy to rediscuss any problems you guys had with the way we were doing stuff. We wanted you guys to be a part of this, and he finally took us up on it. He had a problem with the particular matchup between Nathan Drake and Samus. Okay. I said we would give Samus another shot because Nathan Drake did happen to beat. That's fine. I'm not going to read the whole thing off. People could check it out in the comments. I said we would give Samus another chance, and we will. But we're not doing the tournament today because Jason's not here. So if anybody,
He isn't on his phone.
if anybody cares to chime
If you
in,
steal his phone, you'd get the whole tournament.
yeah.
Totally worth it. I'm gonna go steal that.
If you guys care one way or the other, feel free to comment this week. We will be rediscussing it next week. But keep in mind that it's kind of like a challenge in NFL. We already voted Nate Drake, so you guys got to have some really compelling arguments to make us overturn. And Metro Android brought up some great points, and we're going to bring those up at length when that show comes up. But for right now, like I said, we will readdress it next week. We'll give Samus another shot. But, yeah, that'll be next week when we return to the podcast.
Jason actually just sent us a question. It's at the bottom there.
Should we start off with this one then?
Yeah, definitely. Go for it.
Okay. This is from Magnus. Or is it from him?
That is from him. That's
the second thing. Okay. What unannounced Wii U game are we looking most forward to? For me, depends on what they do with Metroid.
Yeah.
If it looks more like Metroid Prime, it'd be that or Zelda. If there is no good Metroid, then it's just Zelda.
I was gonna say the unannounced ones would have to be probably Zelda. I'm trying to think if there'd be anything else.
I also wouldn't mind to see what the hell Smash Brothers is gonna look like.
That would be kind of cool. Maybe the new Mario Party might be pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
Because something with the tablet would be kind of cool. I mean, from what I see with Nintendo Land, I was watching some it's basically like a Wii Sports, but it's got the different various games to play, and there's some good ones in there. It seemed like that use the actual tablet pretty well.
Yeah,
so it'd be cool to see what they would do with new Mario Party.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so we'll hop into the next question. We gotta push through because I gotta get out of here in 20 minutes, or I'm gonna be late to work.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll get to it.
Okay. Andrew Dillon, what is the most emotional thing that has hit one of us in a video game story?
Oh man, ending of Mass Effect 3 for me.
In recent memory, I hate it because I always talk about the same fucking games, but
Well,
they're the ones that like they get me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And mine would have to be. I don't want to get. It's an old game, but I don't want to get too much spoilers. It'd be about midway through Uncharted 2. Because you don't quite know what's going on with Chloe yet. You get the sense of her and Nate's past and the relationship that, I mean, you just got introduced to that character a few hours earlier, but you do know Elena really well because you spent the first game and a half with her and everybody likes her. But you kind of get this thing that Chloe's cool too, but then you kind of found out she backstabbed you, but you don't know that she did it to help you yet, but you get the sense that that's what happened. So you're sitting there and it kind of puts you in this emotional thing where Elena hates her at the time at least and wants Nate to stay away from her. And he kind of goes in to help rescue her. I don't know. I don't want to get too spoilerish with it.
Okay.
But it's like there's this one part where you kind of have to pick, or not pick because it's linear. I mean, it's gonna go. That game's gonna go that way anyway. But you feel for what Nate Drake's going through. So
yeah. I would actually probably have to say a lot of my games where I have emotional connection are BioWare titles. So Mass Effect 3, I'd have to say there was just so many of your characters that I've spent 100 hours with dying on screen. And I'm just like, God damn it. My other game, because that's why I mentioned BioWare, is Knights of the Old Republic 1. I don't know if I want to spoil it either, but basically at the end I'll say it. Should I say it? Yes. No?
Knights of the Old Republic 1?
Yeah.
That's like a fucking 12-year-old game.
Yeah, I know. It's so amazing.
Go ahead.
All right. Basically, you find out, I was a young kid at this point playing this, so you basically find out that you are the ultimate villain, and you had your mind wiped, and it's just like the biggest mind fuck ever, and you're just like, what? And then you have this option to either basically kill off your whole party, who, again, you've probably spent like 40, 50 hours with, or to like go with your love Bastila, or you can kill your love and stick with your friends who they might end up dying during the fight anyway. It's kind of crazy.
And I got one more, but I'm not going to talk about it at all. And that's the last 5 minutes of Spec Ops: The Line. Go play that game, people.
I actually was thinking during my Black Friday shopping, it's on sale for like $15. I think I might just buy it. We'll see.
Yeah, go play that game, guys. Even if you just, I obviously want you guys to support that developer because I want them to make a second one, and you'll see that the money is far better given to them than some other company like Activision that doesn't really need it, because these guys might not make a sequel without your money. But if it comes down to it, at least just go rent it from fucking Redbox or something. Please check out that game, guys. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be giving it a shot here.
Yeah. He's got a second question from Andrew Dillon. How far are we in Assassin's Creed 3? I've barely touched it. I'm still like 20, 30 minutes into the game. I've been playing the one on the Vita. I will get to that game. It's just in my pile of fucking games that I need to get to. Yeah.
As for me, I believe I'm in sequence 3. I just ended. I think sequence 2 ends with you freeing the slaves, and you have to go to the ship. And there's like 3 groups of them. I think that's the last thing I did. And then you free the one chick who I think is gonna be your love interest. I think I ended like right after that, I believe. So I think that's sequence 3 I'm in. So
yeah. I'm assuming you were checking so you can know what kind of questions to ask us, but for the meantime, you can let us know how far you are. Sequence wise, I obviously don't want any spoilers because the game just came out, but and Mark's just slamming his head against his desk.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, why didn't I play that more?
Yeah, boom.
What a toenail. It's gross.
That's Epic Beast, right?
Yeah.
Is there a plot hole regarding the elites in Halo 4?
What do you think?
I'm probably further in that game than you, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Because somebody actually asked me this question at work, saying that wasn't there like a pact, like a non-aggression pact or something like that, and then the game starts off with them.
Well, yeah. If you go back to Halo 3, I mean your co-op partner basically is an elite.
Yeah.
There was the truce that came out, and Chief wasn't aware of it, and that's why when he comes out, he I can't think of his name right now. Chief tries to kill the elite that you end up going with the entire time.
Yeah.
In the game, then they become friends. They end up saving each other's lives or whatever. Then Chief gets frozen again. He pops out. minor spoilers. He gets basically he's on the
Same ship as 3.
the Infinity or
Yeah.
the
Until dawn, no. He's on the ship he is on in 3. I don't remember the name of it.
God, I'm being such a bad Halo fan right now, but I can't think of shit.
I don't remember.
So he wakes up, and he assumes that the truce is still on. But I mean, as soon as he awakens, I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. As soon as he wakes up, you're basically fighting the Covenant again. Mm-hmm. So something had happened in the meantime that forced the agreement, if you will, to dissipate.
See, I actually thought it was kind of funny because when I woke up, you just kind of started shooting at them.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I guess you could consider that a whole, like, Chief probably should think that they're friendly.
Well, you find out about it later a little bit more.
Well,
That's why I'm trying to be spoiler-free as possible. But.
Yeah, I just know it, but, like, from waking up, I'm like, wait, I'm fighting Covenant already? I mean, I thought, like, maybe there's a rogue agent, but yeah, like, if I'm not that far in the single player, I'm done with multiplayer and Spartan Ops, though, but...
Then there's, then you start fighting the new guys, which... You know what? I don't want to talk about any of this yet.
Yeah.
This game just came out a couple weeks ago. We'll give it a little bit more time. Re-ask this question in like a month or something. Give everybody else a chance to play it, and then we'll do a little bit more spoilers on it. Yeah, because I don't want to. I'm scared of what to talk about right now because this is like one of the biggest games in the last 3 years, and I don't want to screw anybody's experience up. So let's just leave it at that for now.
Yeah, because then I can actually finish it.
Yeah, and then I want to finish the game too. I should have it done by this week, but Reggie Wayne dropping passes. Yeah. Do you think we'll get a Star Wars Battlefront 3? It's quite up in the air right now. LucasArts, like we said, they just got
bought.
Yeah, and Disney, I think they're gonna get on that shit. I think they'll get. I know you want this one more, right? Because I actually want Force Unleashed 3 more than anything.
I don't even know right now. Like I played 1 and 2, and I don't even know if I'd get it. I mean, I'd have to see gameplay, because they were leaking stuff. I'm like, this seems cool. I don't know if I'd actually pick it up yet. But I used to be a huge Battlefront fan.
Well, I mean, right now I guarantee all their resources, video game wise, are going to Star Wars 1313.
Yeah, definitely.
They're not even worried about this shit yet until that game comes out. So we'll see. But I think Disney is going to be interested in getting their $4.05 billion back as soon as possible, which is why they are already starting to cast Episode 7. I mean, they've done more work for the Star Wars franchise in 2 weeks than LucasArts has done in, the last 3 years. They're already getting the movie put out. They're going to talk about these games. They're going to continue the Clone Wars cartoon series. They're pumping out new toys. They want to get their money back. So yes, they will be whoring this franchise out in every way, shape, and form possible.
What they're doing Avengers. So.
Yeah, I mean they got to get their money back. The thing's got to turn a profit. So yeah, any way that they can bring in some revenue, they will definitely bring it in. So I wouldn't doubt that this game gets put out soon. But video game wise, believe me, they're focusing on Star Wars 1313 right now.
Yeah.
So, yes. Do you want to scroll down, sir?
Oh, yeah, sure. I think it's actually it.
2 questions? 3 questions?
Yeah, I think that's all I had found. That's why I was like, oh, maybe.
Very cool.
I mean,
okay.
One, I suppose. But.
I got like 5-10 minutes before I have to leave or I'll be late for work. So we could do a quick Tony's topic of the week. It's actually going to be the same topic next week. Spoilers, because Masa's probably coming on next week. At least that's what he said. I'm not sure if he gets
things change
a little busy at the end or whatever, but he wants to come on, and we're obviously going to have our Wii U discussion. We were thinking about doing it today, but obviously time constraints. Plus, I don't even have mine yet.
Yeah, I was saying Masa posted today that he doesn't get to play it till later tonight, so he wouldn't even be able to.
He picked it up like an hour ago. So it's like what are we really going to say about it? But if we wait till next week, then we can all touch it and play with it, and and have a few minutes for it to soak in and
touch and play with it.
Touch it, play with it. He missed, and find out what we like about it, what we dislike about it, so on and so forth, all that shit. So it'll give us a little bit more time to get familiarized with the console. 50-some yards.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
Hey, suck.
But I don't know. What do you're not getting one, right?
No, I do want to play one though. I mean, there are some games coming out. Like, I'm disappointed to see Zombie U was actually the one that was interesting.
I know,
and it's getting like 4s and 6s. I've seen so far.
That's what's scaring me because I have one waiting for me at my
joystick bash the crap out of it.
Yeah, I actually want to read that if you want to pull that back up. But for me, I have one waiting for me. I have the pre-order, if I want it. But the thing that's worrying me is none of the games that are out right now I care about, except for Super Mario Brothers. That's the only game that I even give a shit about right now. And everything's getting bashed. Like, well, here. This is an exact quote from Joystick. I'm just going to read a couple paragraphs real quick. All right, this is their conclusion. They say the Wii U doesn't feel exactly like next generation. The menu interface feels like the Wii, and the graphics output by games are nothing that can't be done on the current generation of HD consoles. Furthermore, the troubles already apparent in the Wii U's online services point to Nintendo, as usual, being not just on networking in a conceptual way, but literally behind on its implementation of its own network. However, the gamepad, even if it doesn't feel like the linear progression of game consoles technology we'd expect, does feel like a futuristic leap. It's rooted in classic experiences, but adds weird new possibilities. Nintendo has always excelled in taking unexpected steps, and this is one of them, even if it lacks the immediate appeal of the Wii remote, or whatever it was people saw in holding in the middle of the Nintendo 64 controller. He goes on a little bit more, but a lot of these games aren't faring very well. The only ones I saw that scored well are Nintendo Land and Super Mario Bros. U.
Yeah, so far.
A few other games got really good reviews, like Batman Armored Edition or whatever the hell it's called.
They did.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with it being on the Wii U.
Yeah,
that's because that game, I think,
because it's a good game. Actually.
Yeah, the game got a 10 on the 3. Yeah, it got a 10 on the 360. Greg Miller actually reviewed it from IGN, and they gave it a 10 back then. They give it a 9.5 right now. They said it's awesome, but unfortunately, the Wii U does nothing new. Mm-hmm. They were making a big deal about the Wii U tablet controlling his bat belt, and he said he's like, it just feels tacked on and weird, and it has nothing to do with the game. Then they did Darksiders 2, and they said the exact same thing. They're like, it's a good game, but the Wii U doesn't bring anything new. And that was Audrey Drake, and she is the biggest Nintendo fanboy, even though she's a chick fangirl, I've ever met. Like, anything that's Nintendo, she's like, oh, it's okay, it's all roses and gravy, and she just lets, like, even when Nintendo fucks something up, she's like, no, it's fine. It's so for her,
the second joystick.
Yeah, so for her to say that, like, it's, I don't know. I haven't had my hands on it yet, and I really don't know why they didn't do multi-touch.
They're like really the multi. Yeah, I mean that came out way too late, but the multiplayer and the actual network of it sounds very scary. Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like a last second. Oh, everyone else is doing this.
We should probably throw it on.
Do it, and it was thrown on. It's not even necessary at this point. Right?
But I don't even care because like I'm not getting the Wii U to watch Netflix. I have my 360 for that, but it's just like.
I'm totally fine with single player experiences, but if you make it where it's either going to be totally single player, don't give me a really crappy multiplayer networking add-on kind of thing. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we'll find out a little bit more next week after we play with it for a little. But I don't know. Like I said, I got one pre-ordered. I just don't know if I'm going to pick it up. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to get one eventually. I don't know if I want to spend. I'm just like thinking of it. I'm like, okay, it's. I got the deluxe waiting, so it's $350 plus tax. Yeah. Okay. Then I want to get Super Mario Brothers, so that's now I'm up to 400.
Or if you go Old Navy.
Okay, but now I got to go to 410. Plus, I'm gonna have to buy the Pro controller, which will be another $60. So I'm at.
Is it 60?
Yeah. So I'm at I'm at 470 plus tax. Mm-hmm. To play Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Because I don't even want Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
And then or I could just wait till next year when the new Zelda game comes out, pick up the console used for $150, $200, and then just buy Zelda, which is all I really want to play anyway. Mm-hmm. I don't care about any of this other crap. Like, these other games, I could play them on other systems. Yeah. By then...
That's what I said, like, Zombie U was interesting to me. Literally, the console sellers for me would be Pikmin. I mean, but that got delayed until way next year, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we could just wait. And who's to say that this thing, sure, I'm sure it's going to fly off the shelves right now to all the huge Nintendo fans. But who's to say in 4 months after Christmas it stops selling and they don't do another price drop like they did with the 3DS? Because if you ask me, this thing is a little bit too much money.
Really?
Yeah. $470 to play the new Mario game?
Well, I mean, that's because of, the add-ons. The console itself, is...
$350 is a lot, man. They say it's supposed to be on par with the 360 and the PS3. Why isn't it?
But in some ways, it's behind. Other ways, it might be a little bit
ahead. But
it equals out to probably about the exact same meta score.
Yeah. But, which is fine. I don't care about that crap. I don't know. Oh, tell me it's a 50-yard bomb. No interceptions. Yes, baby.
Boom!
Tough acting and acting. Oh, Drew Brees is killing it for me. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I have a man crush on him. Okay.
Crush.
What the hell was I talking about now?
Boobs crush? No.
I don't know. Something about the Wii U.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
How about it being kind of on par with everything else?
Yeah, I'm. It's gonna be cool. I'm sure it'll be a great system, and I'm like I said, I'm gonna get eventually. I have some time to decide. What do you guys think? I mean, you'd obviously have to listen to this in the next day or two, because or else by then I would have given up my pre-order if I didn't pick it up by then.
Yeah.
But should I grab it? I mean, does what I'm saying make sense? Just waiting a year. By then, Mario Brothers will be like $15 used.
No, it won't.
Whatever. Zombie U will be ridiculously cheap.
Zombie U will be ridiculously cheap. A Mario game is never cheap. Unless it has Sonic with it.
You can buy 2 free and stuff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up pre-owned. It'll be way cheaper than it is now.
No, yeah, it will be. And really, there's not a system seller. I mean, you might have 1 or 2 games. You have a bunch of remakes that are tacked on Wii U functionality, as it seems from the reviewers. So,
I mean, that's what I did with the Wii, the original Wii. I got it last, and then I went back and got the 4 or 5 games that I missed out on. I went and got Donkey Kong Country and the Kirby's and the Marios and the Zeldas.
Yeah.
And, and that's it. Yeah. Everything else, I don't know.
What about the Pikmins? Get the Pikmins.
I've never got into that series.
Damn you.
God damn you, Tony.
That's like my favorite series.
Such a douche. Okay.
So cute.
I really got to go. Do you want to talk to yourself alone, or do you want to close the show out?
Play with myself alone.
Just sit here in 15 minutes of...
No, it's cool. I got dinner.
Mark Chow.
Mark Chow.
Marky Chow. Okay, we're going to have to cut it off, guys. Next week, hopefully, like I said, we'll get Moss on the show. Jason should be back. We'll have some Wii U hands-on experience, because even if I don't play it, I'll go to Moss's house and play with his. And so, yeah, you like the way I'm thinking, right?
Like
and we'll go check his out, and then we could talk in full.
I like mine more the perverted way that I'm starting to take things from you.
Yeah.
Playing things.
Yeah. So, I guess that'll do us in for today. This has been episode 41. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch us next week, same time, same place.
A regular arachnid, back with the hat trick. Rapper maniac with a little rapper fat kid. Now I pack venues like there was a bowl. Michael Trash, Michael Blast on a mighty microphone. Rap for my mom's big club back in the day. A Bible camp, I would rap so maybe I could get laid. Backstage it was a place just for days of rehearsals. Before I smoked a purple with a circle of Urkel. Took my rapping to Manhattan where the models do or die. Didn't know a single soul as soon as suicide. I'm feeling microscopic up on Madison Ave. I could jump on the window or in front of a cab. Then MC Chris arrives, said I'll surely survive. If you feel like you can't function, just start checking the jive. Don't drown in the sound of your certain demise. Just be a different person if you're hurting inside. Never give up, never surrender. I'm gonna pick you up like they did Defender. No shame in your game, your name ain't Ender. Never give up, never surrender. Never give up, never surrender. I'm gonna pick you up like they did Defender. No shame in your game, your name ain't Ender. Never give up, never surrender. Felt like I was weird, like I didn't belong, like I was broken and wrong, and better off gone. It's hard to see the future when the present isn't sucking. It's hard to keep on trucking when you're stuck at loser junction. You can't call it quits, don't throw in the towel. You can take a lot of licks, so never listen to the owl. Don't Don't listen to the pundits, the haters, or the critics. So you can suck my dick, take a leap and Chappaquiddick. The chronicles of Riddick, watch the movies and the credits. I wouldn't leave the theater cause I felt like I regret it. The city was so big and frankly it wasn't feeling right. And besides I wanna find out who's the Dolly Grip on Demon Night. But then I met a friend and he kinda showed me music. No effects and MTX, it makes me up like Rubik's. I found a path they call a rap and help me escape. If you're rotten and forgotten, remember there'll be better days. Never give up, never surrender. I'm gonna pick you up like they did Defender. No shame in the game, your name ain't Ender. Never give up, never surrender. Never give up, never surrender. I'm gonna pick you up like they did Defender. No shame in the game, your name ain't Ender. Never give up, never surrender.
You can never give up, you can never surrender. Fight the good fight to the end of the night and always remember